Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video, having a look at Zoids Wild Arena. So this is a PC and mobile game. It's a trading card game. Zoids is a toy brand from Tomy, the Japanese games company, and this is a version. This is a game version that's been out for a while. You can just play it as a Web 2 game. Has Web 3 components. It launched using the Polygon blockchain, but now has just gone live on the Ronin blockchain. So Sky Mavis's Ronin blockchain, which has up to this point mainly been used for Axie Infinity. So I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but this is the PC version. We'll have a just quick look at what's going on here, and then we're going to have a look at some of the Web 3 stuff, which is available on web browser. So this is. I basically just pretty much logged in and played the tutorial and one game. But we can see some interesting stuff going on here just on the main page. So there's a season stuff going on here, obviously season passes, start battle, that sort of stuff. Up here there's a reward pot. So the in-game hard currency, so the currency you buy in the game is called metal. And there's a reward pot here. So as users spend some metal, it accumulates in the pot. If the amount accumulates by the time distribution is less than a million, distribution is based on a million. They're a Japanese company, so maybe the English isn't always great. But basically, there's a reward pot here, and this is shared between people playing the game. We can look at that in a bit more detail. So that's sort of interesting. So there's this sort of reward system, which actually also actually can't yet be cashed out, but at some point there'll be you'll be able to take these metal in-game currency and cash it out for blockchain. You can see I don't have any, I haven't won any games. But quickly to go through the game bits. Here's the deck. This is just the basic deck that I've got. I've not created a deck. I'm hopeless at these sort of games. But there's the deck and the units, and these are all sort of robot dinosaurs, and they have the typical thing. They have a mana score here, an attack score here, and armor here, and some of them are units, some of them are tactics, so sort of things that happen. You can attack other people's units directly, or stun them, or all the sort of stuff you'd expect. I think as a trading card game, this isn't like the deepest. I don't think it's sort of Hearthstone, but it's there's always a balance in those sort of things between making it very deep and making it too complicated. So there's the sort of upgrade system here, so you can have your base cards and upgrade them by burning cards to get better ones. And there's the in-game shop here. So the usual sort of retailing. So I can buy a pack here. So this is all obviously in fiat currency, in dollars. So I can get a beginner's pack. I can buy one of those for $20. A single card for $3. Then there's metal. So as I said, this is the currency. So you can buy metal for using dollars. It says here, purchases are sent via postal mail. They mean email, I think, because I don't think it'll take a minute for postal mail. So you can buy these as a hard currency. And then you have this thing called a license, which we'll look at in a bit more detail. So within this user interface here, there's no sort of NFT type stuff. You can't even connect your wallet in here, as far as I can see. But here, if you want to do the NFT stuff, if you want to do the Web3 stuff, you need one of these crafter licenses, or at least to mint NFTs, and actually to do other things. So if you want to mint NFTs, I don't quite know how you do that. I think if you level up your cards, then you can then mint them out as NFTs. So you need to pay $10 as a one-off cost in order to do that. And there's this other crafters license package where you get the crafters license badge, you get 3 cards, and you get 5,000 metal as well. So they're saying it's 16% off if you spend $20. So typical sort of retailing. Okay, so this is what's going on in the game UI. Now let's have a quick look at what's going on in terms of the web side of things. Okay, so here I am on the via the browser on the Zoids Wild Arena in Mavis Market, which is the sort of marketplace for Ronin. So we can see here, I don't have any cards, so there's nothing going on here. So they're just telling you here, register your wallet and how to migrate your stuff from Polygon if you need to. So this is what we were looking at before. This is the reward pot. So they're saying the ratio of this is, so the reward pot is $439 or $440 is the reward, and there are 110 commanders who are sharing that at the moment. So I'm unranked here, not getting anything, but you can see if you complete as you power up, you they're saying temp at the moment is 264 of the metal tokens, which is 26 cents at the moment. So obviously there's this, most of the rewards go to the higher end players. So I don't know what this history stuff is. Doesn't look like that's live. Oh, okay. So we can see here the rewards have been, have happened 2.7 million over time. There's a shop here. So this is the same shop we saw before. In terms of this is all with fiat currency. And if I want to do the minting stuff, which I need that crafting license for. So it's just telling me I can mint or exchange metal. Okay, and I can do deminting. No idea what that is. The exchange bit is the interesting bit, or one of the most interesting bits, I suppose. So here we can see that at the moment one Ronin token, one RON token, which is about 70 cents, is worth, well, it's obviously 72.8 cents. So the metal is 1,000 metal is $1. And so they're doing this conversion rate. So if I want to, if my Ronin wallet is attached, which it is at the moment, I could, if I had any Ronin in there, I could transfer that into the game as metal. So the minimum of 1,000 metal, so $1 is the minimum, and if I wanted to do that, I would hit that and then do a transaction, blockchain transaction, sign it through the wallet, and then I would have the metal in the game. Obviously, interesting bit here is metal to token. So this is cashing out of the game. This is not available at the moment. Coming soon, it says. Obviously, the other thing to point out is if I want to do this blockchain type stuff, I need this crafter's license. So I need to spend $10, at least $10, in order to access the blockchain stuff. That's actually quite similar to Splinterlands, where you can play the game, but if you want to do the blockchain stuff, you have to spend again $10 to get the I can't remember what they call it, summoner's license or something. So that's interesting. That referral system, don't think that's live yet by the looks of things. This game's just gone live. So that's that. Final thing. Let's see if we can bring it up. So this is the marketplace. Yeah. So here we see the blockchain side of things. So we can see here. Remember that if I was buying a card, I think the cheapest card was $3 in the game. But we can see, and I was getting a random card there. But we can see here I can go and this is the Mavis Market. So this is just looking at this game. There's loads of things on the Mavis Market. But if I want to buy, the Cannonball, I can just go and buy it directly using the Ronin, using my Ronin currency, and then that will then end up in my in my game account. And if I don't want it again, I can resell it on the market. So what else we got here? Some of it. As ever, some people trying to sell things for large sums of money, so don't know why it's not refreshing the graphics, but we go, taking a bit of time. But we can see here some of these rare cards, or powered up cards here, are people trying to sell them for large sums of money. Probably not many takers at the moment, I wouldn't think, but obviously over time, as more people start playing these things, we may see that. I wonder if so we can see here what cards are being recently listed. So obviously the stuff being listed now is much more people doing smaller priced cards. But you can see here this is a 1-star one. This is a 3-star one. This is a sort of an unit, not a unit. This is a item. So it affects the battlefield. I just actually played a game and did that and destroyed all the units on the battlefield, including mine. So that was a dangerous card to play. So yeah, that's what's going on with Zoids. So I guess the game itself is maybe a bit specialised, but it looks like a pretty good integration with the Ronin blockchain, and for people who are into this game and into blockchain. I suppose you have to pay the $10, but you can then start playing the game. You can buy the cards you want. You can sell the cards you don't want. You can buy the cards if you want to. You need to sort of level them up. I'm guessing with these NFT ones, you can bring those in and level up cards. So you go from 1-star to 2-star cards. So you can see here, here's the grade. So the grade in number of stars and various items here. I don't know what speed is. I would think that would be cost. No, cost is here. I don't know. Okay. Some things I don't know about the game. Yeah, tactics and units are the two different sorts. So anyway, I think it looks a pretty good integration. We'll see how well it goes, if it just stays a niche game on Ronin. Obviously, the other interesting thing is people who are already on Ronin and have RON tokens and that sort of stuff might be interested in start playing this game, because there's not that much to do on the Ronin blockchain at the moment. There's Axie Infinity. There's lots of stuff coming, but at the moment not that much stuff live. So we'll see how that plays out. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again soon.